HaKadosh Baruch Hu says that neshama, if it honors the contract by using that body that I gave them, that sophisticated technology that I gave them, that sophisticated suit that I gave them, with a digestive system and a vision and a hearing and a thinking and a conscience and so on, if he uses it to honor and serve me, it will not die. It will go to heaven permanently. But if it violates the contract to such a high degree without doing tshuva, it will die. But only after it's torn away from the peace that is God Himself. And that's what Gehenom is for. So now, not everyone is at that extreme. Some people sin, but do tshuva, but not complete tshuva. For anyone who took the advice that I gave some time ago about looking at the book of Rabbi Yehuda, Alav Shalom, in there you read many interesting stories. Rabbi Yehuda dealt with the mystical on a daily basis like we deal with the natural. And he tells a story in the Sefer that one time an old man came to him and told him, Rabbi, I need you to help me. I'm an old man and I made a very big sin in my life. I had relations with my daughter-in-law. And I need to do tikkun. I need to do tshuva for it. I'm sorry for it, but I know there's certain tikkunim I need to do for it. Please help me. And Rabbi Yehuda, that was very versed in the mystical and the tikkunim and so on, told him exactly what to do, and he did a tikkun. Shortly after, Rabbi Yehuda writes this in the Sefer. This old man came to him, he died, and he came to him in a dream. And he says to him, Kvod Harav, I appreciate what you've done for me, but I wanted to tell you that there was one part that was missing. The tikkun that we did was tikkun for eshet ish, being with a married woman, which is one of the worst crimes you can make in the Torah. A person that dies without doing tikkun on eshet ish has no share of the world to come. Permanent Gehenom. So we did a tikkun on that, Baruch Hashem. And that's why when I died, at the Bet Din, they did not give me the Gzar Din of Gehenom permanently. Because I kept Torah, I kept mitzvot, and I had this sin on my thing, but I did a tikkun for it. But as soon as I arrived, they still had two malachim, two giant malachim, take my body, take my neshama, and perform an operation on my brit to remove all of the waste, all of the tum'ah that I had on my brit because I did not do a tikkun on being with the kala, my daughter-in-law. So that one act created a certain amount of tum'ah that they had to remove from me. And they had to perform an operation in Shamayim to remove it from me. And I've been suffering for it until now. And that's for one time, one sin. We're not talking about wasting seed for 20 years. We're not talking about cheating on your wife every other day. We're not talking about having girlfriend, boyfriend. We're not talking about all of the crimes. I'm talking about a religious person made a mistake. Big mistake, but at least did a tikkun before he died. Says to Rabbi Yehuda, the two malachim, the size of Shamayim, had an operation on my brit. Who wants one? Anyone want to volunteer? I think it's easier to just keep your brit by remembering the story. Now, sometimes it's the wonderful stories like this that wake up the neshama. Sometimes it's other stories. At times like this, we are using everything that we possibly can to wake people up. We have to.